Hey everybody, it's John again, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the WWE ELITE first appearance, original outfit Mankind, and he has a very special item that he's included. He comes with his mask and tufts of hair. Probably one of the strangest items that I've seen a figure come with. He comes with tufts of hair. And he also is from series number 51, and he comes with a piece of the boiler room display stand that you can build. On the side here you have a wonderful image of Mick Foley's face when he was first coming into the business or WWE as Mankind. I'd been a fan of his for a long time, from when he was Cactus Jack in WCW and all the insanity that he went through in Japan, and when he showed up in ECW, I followed him as well, and then he got picked up by WWE and they turned him into this weird kind of Hannibal Lecter-esque Chainsaw Massacre-ish kind of guy, and it took a little while, but he grew on me a bit. And also in the series, you can pick up Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, Scott Hall, and the Berserker. The only figure I haven't seen yet is Scott Hall, and I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, so I figured now's the perfect time to open another one of these up. And it says, Mankind, 6 foot 2 inches, he's from the Boiler Room, signature move the Mandible Claw, weight 287, ring attire from SummerSlam August 3rd, 1997, and of course he was a world champion, tag team champion, hardcore champion, and he's a Hall of Fame inductee. So Mick's been around for a while, and this is what he originally showed up as. So give me a second here and I'll open him up and take a closer look. And here we have Mankind out of his package, and after a little bit of trial and error, I think I finally have this whole lighting situation with this box set up correctly now, so hopefully we won't have any more dark videos, and I apologize for any of them that were annoying. But as you can see, he comes in his standard brown outfit. There's the odd little Mankind symbol that they had created for him. He has his brown knee pads. He pretty much wore like brown sweatpants and this shirt that was all ratted up. They did include one of his scars, which I think is a pretty cool touch, that he picked up over in Japan in one of the King of Death tournaments. I believe that's when he got thrown into the nail board, and he has his fingers taped up together for the Mandible Claw finisher, which he used at that point in time, his nerve hold. And we can take a closer look at his face. As you can see, there's our Mankind with his one eyebrow, his goofy looking face mask that he had. It's such a strange idea, his hair hanging off on one side, and he did in the very beginning reach up during his matches and pull out pieces of his hair, so they added us that play feature for all of you out there that want to relive that moment. So you can pop his hair off, and there's his bald spot, and there's a tuft of hair that you can put into his hand. Teeny tiny little piece that could probably be really easy to disappear into my brown and light brown carpet. If I lose that, we'll never see it again. And then on this side, he also has another piece that you can rip out of his head, exposing another bald spot. I don't think he ever pulled out it to the point where he had bald spots in his head. He just pulled out a few strands every now and then. But yeah, he's the first WWE figure that comes with removable hair pieces. It's kind of odd. And he's just got some standard boots. And you can see they're molded with like a little chunk in them. I don't know if you can see that. That fits back into that spot. You can just apply a little bit of pressure It goes back in. It holds pretty well, so hopefully they won't just randomly pop out someday and I'll find him with bald spots on his head. And this little one for this teeny tiny fur. There, to be able to get in there. And then there you have your Mankind. So, he's pretty interesting. He's an elite, so he has the extra articulation, which I don't necessarily think you're going to be able to get any use out of because of the hardness of this, and I'm not 100% sure if there is even the... Oh, yeah, it's in there. Okay, he does have the waist crunch, so he is a real elite. They could have just tricked us with that. We'd never know. But besides being able to rip his hair out, he does have some hard head articulation. It looks weird when you turn his head to the side because his hair comes with it. It's a little weird. It's got hinged and ball jointed shoulders, so they go up and down and all the way around. Swivels at the bicep. He has one single joint at the elbow. He has a wrist hinge and swivel, which will be good for getting his hold on. He does have rotation at the waist. He does have the ab crunch in there, kind of. You can get it to move. He's got swivel at his thigh. His legs do not go out very far, though. And they do kick forward pretty good. And not back a whole lot. It gets caught back on his rear end. He does have double jointed knees, so he can really bend his knee. Swivel at the boot. And he's got kind of rockers and then hinges in there that are really tight. So there you have your Mankind. And you always had to think that the other performers having to have him stick his sweaty, weird thing in their mouths after it's been in so many other wrestlers' mouths was probably an unpleasant thing to go through. And then eventually, he started wearing a sock over top of it and things got weird and silly at that point. But I think this was the last more vicious version of Mankind that we got before he got silly. And they did a really good job on the little logo of his. The detail's pretty good on this guy. Of course, everybody will, well, most wrestling fans that have been watching for a while will never forget when The Undertaker threw him off the top of the Hell in the Cell and he smashed through the announce table. That was a crazy moment. And all of his boiler room brawls as well. It looks like there could have been some extra plastic pulled out of this thing to make it a little bit more frayed, but you can see where they glued it on. But he was always entertaining during that crazy 90s Attitude Era. I don't know. Let me know if you're a wrestling fan. What are some of your favorite Mankind matches? And as always, like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what's going on. Hopefully the lighting will be correct from here on out. We won't have to worry about any more dark videos because I got it all. Everything figured out pretty good. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.